Welcome to Point Deduction. Today we're talking about the upcoming fight on July the 23rd of 2016, where Terence Crawford is going to be taking on Victor Postal. John, what do you think about this fight?
This is a good fight for a number of reasons. Because number one, first of all, I truly believe people want to anoint Terence Crawford as the next pound-for-pound king. I have seen nothing that would lead me to believe that just yet based on the opposition he's defeated. I think Gamboa might be his toughest win, and he was coming up 2 weight classes after a 2-year layoff, literally, and Hank Lundy. And to me, beating them does not put you in the talk for the top pound for pound. Actually, Postal has actually faced better in Lucas Matisse, who he stopped. He looked really quick in that fight, which basically leads me to believe I thought the speed advantage for Crawford would be the difference in this. But if Postal is not, the disadvantage is not that big, we have probably a pretty good fight on our hands.
Yep. So Postal has a pretty decided reach advantage. Is he going to be able to use that to neutralize Crawford's speed?
Only chance he has to win is to stay outside. He's 3 inches taller and has 3 inches in reach. Crawford, Chimpa, what do you think of this? I don't even know how to define Crawford, how he even tries to fight, because I don't think he's a true slugger. I don't think he's a boxer. What do you think he can say he is?
I think, I think he's overall, a pretty good fighter. He knows how to fight left-handed. He brawls when he has to. He has a, he can pack a punch. So, I think, like you said, if Postal comes on, if he comes on his A game and he keeps him at his distance and just has to play a smart fight and make sure he doesn't get caught, he could, pull off the upset.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. Yeah.
Do you expect Crawford to switch to southpaw during this fight?
I think he does. I think he does it just to throw you off a little bit, If you're thinking a way to hit him, all of a sudden he turns lefty and you gotta think again. I just think he does it really just to throw you off, but I believe he will be switching.
Has Crawford ever faced an opponent that's got Postal's punching power?
I don't think he's anything close. No,
Yes.
We're gonna learn a lot about Crawford.
It's gonna be good.
He's gonna get hit, and we're gonna see how he responds.
Exactly.
Gamboa hurt him pretty bad, and he was a lot smaller, height-wise, reach-wise. And weight-wise, realistically, he was added a bloated 10 pounds to him, and he hurt Crawford pretty bad, and I think it was like the second or third round.
Yeah.
So we got something here, I think.
Do you think it goes the distance?
This is a tough one. We won't know. After about 1 minute of seeing this fight, you'll see how what the speed advantage actually is for Crawford, and if it's really, really, really big, eventually the speed person can usually get to the guy with the reach that's a little bit slower. But, I mean, if it's not that big of an advantage as we think, or Postal can stay outside and work his jab and not let Crawford get inside. I don't see. I think if Postal wins, we see the 12th round. It goes 12, it's a decision. If Crawford wins, I think Crawford gets to him and gets him in the middle rounds.
Quick predictions. Chimpa, who do you like in this fight?
I got Crawford by knockout.
As much as I want to say Postal, I think we got Crawford catches him pretty late in the fight, maybe the 8th, 9th, 10th round, and takes him out. I think it'd be pretty interesting for about 3 or 4 rounds till Crawford learns how to get inside. But I think once he gets there, I think Crawford's going to take over the fight.
I'm going to pick the underdog here. I think Postal does enough to keep Crawford away from him and ekes out a decision.
Okay, that's fair. Yep.
Thank you very much.